And then they have total tyrannical control over citizens who cannot defend themselves against them. Okay, Mr. Tinfoil Hat.
Dude, I'm going back. Oh man, this video might be longer than I expected. Jesus, the government doing that?
Everything litty, I love when it's hot.
All right, y'all. Don't look at my flat being down. We got. I literally just dropped the Awaken JP video, and I was going through some of the comments, and the comments told me it was like 6 or 7 comments in the first 20 comments that said, check out why guns must be banned now from JP, Awaken JP. I'm checking it out literally right just that quick, just because I really enjoy him when I watched him. You know, he got that personality, you know, you just want to watch him and enjoy it. You feel like you know him. So that's why I'm watching him. Again, that fast. Subscribe to the channel, y'all. Like the video, man. We about to get into it. Awaken JP. Why must guns be banned now? Explain to me, please.
So what do you think about what's going on? Well, in response to the mass shooting, just as the media is directing me to, I'd like to jump to the conclusion that we should ban all guns before I have a chance to think about how that only affects law-abiding citizens while doing nothing to address the underlying cause of mental illness and evil behind mass shootings. Yeah, I think we should ban guns too. Yes, it would make a lot of sense to have people with guns take our guns. But sometimes I think, whoa, wait a minute there, extremists, just hear me out. Sometimes I think if they want to outlaw guns in order to prevent murder, why don't they just outlaw murder? They already have. And the criminals still break the law? They do. Then are we sure the criminals that break the law would be willing to just obey a new law about guns? I think we're supposed to just think so. I mean, I can only assume that someone who's willing to murder another person would probably have a moral compass that says, hey, killing a person is great and all, but possessing an object I'm not supposed to, that's just crossing a line. Not gonna do it. Makes sense when we look at it through.
This guy is a genius, man. He is really finding a way to bounce around these subjects without really just, you know, just blurting out what he want to say. He's putting a comic touch to it, comedic touch. Wit. He got wit. He said, we're going to let people with guns take our guns. Man, sometimes it's hard to laugh, you know, because I don't want to laugh at the wrong thing and somebody be in the comment be like, that's not funny. You would laugh at that. People did that and this and that. Then I feel like a horrible person. It's funny. They got a moral compass, Awaken JP. I think anybody that take another man's life, I don't know. We're going to let Awaken talk.
That's just crossing a line. Not going to do it. Makes sense when we look at it through the lens of that very limited, unlikely perspective. Sure does. Instead of waiting for the leftists who politicize the tragic loss of life to convince the media, to convince the masses, to convince the government to confiscate our guns, maybe we should just voluntarily turn in our guns. Yes, and maybe we should turn in all our food and private property rights too, just to be safe. I'm pretty sure that
will help.
Process. You know,
that will help.
One alternative theory to what the media is telling us. Whoa, hold it right there, extremist. Good point. But just stay with me for a second on this one. One theory.
Sorry for another fall. I peeped the shirt. I peeped what he's talking about. Then he has the Protect 2A shirt on. I see. I'm peeping Awaken, even though this is my first time watching. You know, sometimes it's hard to catch everything on the first watch. You might miss a couple few things, and that's why you go through the comments. People will let you know what you missed. Like, oh, you missed this part, missed that part. And he seems like he tries to get into a lot with everything he says. So I'm really sitting here trying to listen through the message because it's a message in it. What he's trying to say. I'm hearing you, Awaken.
The power-hungry authoritarians use PSYOP program.
Let me go back a little bit. Sorry, y'all.
The media is telling us. Whoa, hold it right there, extremists. Good point. But just stay with me for a second on this one. One theory is that power-hungry authoritarians use PSYOP programs like MK Ultra to program mentally unstable people to do mass shootings, so the authoritarians can then politicize them and justify to the public why guns are being taken. And then they have total tyrannical control over citizens who cannot defend themselves against them. Okay, Mr. Tinfoil Hat.
Dude, I'm going back. Oh man, this video might be longer than I expected. Jesus, the government doing that? Damn, government got their hand in everything. They making people. For what, government? So y'all can use that as an excuse to implement what you guys want to implement. You cause the chaos and then come implement the rules behind the chaos that you caused. Government, is this the game?
People to do mass shootings, so the authoritarians.
Oh no, I gotta hear that part again.
Power-hungry authoritarians use PSYOP programs like MK Ultra to program mentally unstable people to do mass shootings.
Power-hungry authoritarians, my bad. Big people with authority.
So the
government
to program mentally unstable people to do mass shootings, so the authoritarians can then politicize them and justify to the public why guns are being taken. And then they have total tyrannical control over citizens who cannot defend themselves against them. Okay, Mr. Tinfoil Hat. Now, PSYOPs and MK Ultra might be proven programs that the government has used, but they're just conspiracy theories. You think so? Yeah, I think calling those realities conspiracy theories, as they're subjects that I do
this is my first time hearing about it,
is a viable
JP.
way of engaging in intellectual discourse about them so that I don't have to do any research beyond the current level of knowledge that I already have. I'd also like to discount those realities as conspiracy theories because it's just easier than starting the journey of learning about what I don't currently know about. And by being unwilling to learn about anything new, that's how we grow more certain of ourselves. Hey, what's your favorite conspiracy theory?
I'm doing that as we speak, JP. I'm watching you. Ain't that a damn whippersnapper? I'm watching you, JP. I'm learning from you. You seem like a pretty valid guy. I take your word. I'm trying to open myself up to new things. Learn some new things. I understand I'm going to lose people on this journey. Most people just want to see me laugh and sit back and chill. I want to open myself up to new things. Be more certain about myself. Awaken myself up to the things going on in the world. I understand people come to my channel to get away from that. So that's where I'm in the bind. It's like, y'all want me to stay in the box? Y'all don't want me to learn? Or just learn outside of YouTube, huh? Learn on your own time, man. You want to learn to do it on your own time. Bring this fun and laughter and joyfulness. I'm gone, buddy. I liked you. You was a cool guy. But I'm out. Yee! Hey, JP talking.
I don't know anything about it, and I feel completely unwilling to learn. What about you? The clitoris is my favorite conspiracy theory. I've never found one, and I have no ambition to learn where they actually exist at. Well, in addition to claiming they don't exist, I speculate that one day they'll find them on pregnant men somewhere. But do you know what doesn't sit well?
They feel on, man. You're moving too quick. You're jabbing and punching. Where's the clitoris? It's hard to find it, man. I can't find it either. I had to take a flashlight, use a lighter. One time I using a lighter, and the heat source got too close to the other source. And the two sources almost met. The one source screamed. I was like, my bad. I was trying to find the clitoris. I'm new to this.
Conspiracy theory. I've never found one.
Hold on, man. I got to hear that again. I'm sorry I keep going back, y'all. I apologize. It's a fun video.
Ridiculous. I don't know anything about it, and I feel completely unwilling to learn. What about you? The clitoris is my favorite conspiracy theory. I've never found one, and I have no ambition to learn where they actually exist at. Well, in addition to claiming they don't exist, I speculate that one day they'll find them on pregnant men somewhere. But do you know what doesn't sit well with me? I don't know, like the stone cold hard reality of XY chromosomes and XX chromosomes? Also a conspiracy theory, so no. But it's just that if authoritarians with guns,
a lot of conspiracy
keep telling
going
us
on
that
here.
Guns are so bad. Why do they need guns? I mean, probably just so they can use them.
Yeah.
True. But have you ever heard of...
Jesus! That just threw me for a loop. If guns are so bad, why do you guys need them? Put the guns down. Let's all put the guns away. Matter of fact, let's extinct guns. Let's make them go extinct. How about that? Nobody has them. We got these. Who's getting their ass kicked? Line up.
I mean, probably just so they can use them. True. But have you ever heard of history? I don't read books. I just burn them. Thank you for your censorship. But I accidentally learned about history once, and when I did, I learned that only tyrannical regimes disarm their populations. And when they do, those governments inflict terrible control, violence, and killing onto their now disarmed populations. For example,
Martial law.
in 1911, Turkey established gun control. And then from 1915 to 1917, 1.5 million Armenians, now unable to defend themselves, were rounded up and exterminated. And in 1929, the Soviet Union established gun control. Then from 1929 to 1953, 20 million people, unable to defend themselves, were rounded up and exterminated. What do you mean, exterminated? Murdered. Oh, well,
killed.
Those are just two examples.
Wiped off the
And
planet
China
of the
established
mother
gun control
earth.
in 1935. Then from 1948 to 1952, 20 million political dissidents, unable to defend themselves, were rounded up and killed. Oh, and the people in China still exist under a brutal regime today. Oh, wait a minute. Germany also established gun control in 1938. And then from 1939 to 1945, 13 million Jews and others who were unable to defend themselves were rounded up and exterminated. Huh. I wonder if Hitler purposely disarmed the population so he could tyrannically take over and kill all people opposed to him. It's probably just a coincidence. But
It's
also
conspiracy, allegedly-ness. Come on, man. He's throwing a lot of stuff around in the air. I ain't grabbing it. I'm letting it go. What's going on?
Yeah, established and kill. I wonder if Hitler purposely disarmed the population so he could tyrannically take over and kill all people opposed to him. It's probably just a coincidence. But also Cambodia established gun control in 1956. Then from 1975 to 1977, 1 million educated people were rounded up
Exterminated.
and killed
Exterminated.
because
We
they
get
were
it.
unable to defend themselves.
We
Do I
get
say
it,
right
man.
straight? Yep, good. And Guatemala established gun control in 1964. Then from 1964 to 1981, 100,000 Mayan Indians, unable to defend themselves, were rounded up and exterminated.
Exterminated,
And it's
yeah.
probably
How
not
many?
significant, but Uganda established gun control in
Man, this is
1970.
enough.
And from 1971 to 1979,
Enough.
300,000 Christians, unable to
Were
defend
rounded up
themselves,
and
were rounded up
exterminated.
and exterminated. 56 million people rounded up and exterminated in the 20th century because of gun control? Yeah, apparently. But that could never happen here. Yeah, that's what all those people throughout history said. But it couldn't ever really happen here. They said that
In America?
too, but seriously.
Not in America.
That couldn't ever really happen here. Oh, well, when you put it like that, I'm convinced. Yeah, and besides, the authoritarians that want to ban guns in our country are saying it's for our protection. I can only assume that in all those authoritarian regimes that you mentioned that did all the killing, that they had a different, honest message for their populations about why
what
they were
was
being
the
disarmed.
message?
Yeah,
What was the message of
probably
why?
something like, hey, we're gonna take all your guns so that we can control every aspect of your life and easily kill those of you who don't comply. No, it's
Yeah, to make things simple for that simplified it right there. That's it. You could have ended the video right there. We're gonna take all your guns. Basically, if you disobey us, you don't have any guns or nothing anyway to protect us. We can come up to you with a water gun and make you get down on your knees. It's a power move, man. Martial law. They saying they've been wanting to implement this for a minute. Could this be the first step? Maybe. Who is it? Police, huh? Any guns in the house? Just give me a gun, sir. I smell chicken. Let me get a wing. We out.
Because here, all those regimes also had we're banning guns for your protection type of messaging too. Don't be a conspirament theorist. Another good point.
Conspirament
Then
theorist.
That means this history book must be inaccurate because it reveals a pattern that's currently unfolding in this country that's uncomfortable to think about. Exactly. That's totally false. We should 100% turn in all our guns. Like, ban them all. Yeah, I feel the coercion to agree with you.
I don't agree with that.
But do you think an even better idea could be that if the authoritarians with guns turn in their guns first, and then we, the people, turn in our guns? No, it just feels easier to trust the people that we know lie to us on a consistent basis. Just imagine how much better off we'll be without the only constitutional right that allows us to protect ourselves. Yeah, and if history has taught us anything, which it hasn't, it's that banning guns will work out much differently this time. Yep.
It's a different.
wait.
It's going to work out different this go round.
Hey, if you're not a beta male and
It's going to work out different this go round, JP. Boy, he be putting, man, JP is the man. They pay him well for his advertisement. His advertisement be 3 minutes long. Smart man. While giving the message, get the message. It's received. Jesus. It'll be easy, huh? We got a lot through that. Let's take the guns. It'll be easy. How are we supposed to protect ourselves from knucklehead ass human beings? There's some knucklehead human beings out there. Want to run up in your house, try to take all the stuff you worked hard for because they don't feel like working hard to get nothing. We don't have guns anymore. Nobody's scared of nothing. What they gonna do? Beat us with their fists? It's more of us. It's 6 of us. We about to run in this family's house. They got kids. Snatch one of the kids up. We can make them do whatever they want to do after that. They ain't got no guns. We don't have to worry about it. It's against the law. Everybody gonna be learning how to play golf. If that happen. You come in here, I got a mean swing on the back 9 for your ass. Pop! It ain't no gun, but it's gonna hit like one. What's next, y'all? I like this guy. Anything else that I should see from him? I just did this. It is now 8:38 p.m. Tuesday, 8:38 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm about to try to drop this right away. So whenever y'all see it is, hopefully it's right away. So let me know what's next. Until next time. Peace.